Hey everyone, we'd love to hear from you. What tool review would you like us to create an in-depth analysis video on? Drop your suggestions in the comments below, and we will get started on making the most requested one. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, as we upload new topic podcasts every day.
So you're trying to figure out this whole world of AI video tools, right? I mean, there's a lot of buzz, but it's hard to know what's real and what's hype.
Exactly. It's a jungle out there. And today, we're going deep, specifically looking at Kling AI versus RunwayML. We've done the digging so you don't have to.
Yeah, and our mission today is pretty straightforward, right? We want to give you the info you need to actually choose between these two platforms, like which one actually fits the way you want to work. So we'll be hitting the strengths, the weaknesses, the pricing, the whole 9 yards.
Absolutely. So you walk away knowing exactly which tool you need to explore further. Let's kick things off with Kling AI. Now, the first thing that jumped out at us from the stuff we read is that Kling AI is really going all in on making video creation super easy.
Yeah, like almost shockingly easy. They're known for, everyone's talking about how they can create these really realistic videos from just text prompts. And that's a pretty wild idea, right? So if you're someone who needs to produce high quality videos, but maybe you don't want to spend hours editing, Kling AI might be right up your alley.
And what's really interesting is how Kling AI leans heavily on automation. They want to take as much of the manual work out of your hands as possible. And the fact that they can pull off these realistic videos from text, well, that tells us their AI engine is pretty sophisticated, right?
For sure. And when we dig into the specific features, one thing that kept popping up was how user-friendly it is. It's designed so that you can jump in even if you've never edited video before. You know, drag, drop, done kind of thing.
Makes you wonder, right? How long until everyone's making Hollywood-level stuff from their phones?
Right. And then there's the quality of the videos themselves. Apparently, the realism is amazing and the resolution is top-notch. And remember that whole automation thing, that's where you could save serious time.
Absolutely. If you're not bogged down with all the technical stuff, you can actually spend more time crafting the story you want to tell. And that ultimately is what matters.
Couldn't agree more. Plus, they've got some other really interesting tricks up their sleeve, like 3D face and body reconstruction. So if you're thinking about incorporating lifelike animations, that's a huge plus.
Definitely a powerful tool for anyone working on projects with, say, virtual characters or anything that needs to feel, well, human. But they're not just about video from text. They also do text to image. And the article we read said it's surprisingly accurate. Like, give it a text prompt and it'll spit out a pretty darn good visual representation.
Yeah, that's really cool for like storyboarding or just getting those initial ideas out of your head. And if you've already got some static images you want to work with, they've got an image to video feature that can animate them with smooth transitions. But of course, we can't forget the star of the show, that text-to-video capability. You give it a detailed description, and boom, it creates a whole video for you. And apparently it does it pretty quickly.
It really does make you wonder about the future of content creation, doesn't it? Like, how much of this stuff will be automated in a few years?
Absolutely. But of course, no tool is perfect, right? So for you listening, it's super important to be aware of Kling AI's limitations. The biggest one right now is that it only supports English and Chinese.
Yeah, that's definitely something to think about. If your target audience speaks other languages, they're definitely missing out on a big chunk of the market with that limitation.
Totally. And then there's the video length. Right now, you're capped at 2 minutes. So if you're thinking about making longer content, like full tutorials or explainer videos, that's going to be a problem.
Yeah, it seems like they're really focused on the shorter stuff, which makes sense, right? Short, impactful content is huge these days, especially online.
For sure. And another thing to be aware of is that their customer support is, at least for now, email only. So if you're someone who needs immediate help or prefers phone or chat support, you might be out of luck.
Yeah, it definitely sounds like they still have some growing pains to go through. But hey, that's often the case with these newer platforms.
Absolutely. Now let's talk about the cost. So how much is Kling AI going to set you back? Well, the good news is they have a free plan. So you can dip your toes in and see if it's right for you without spending a dime.
Always love a good free plan. That's the best way to really get a feel for whether a tool is right for you.
Right. But of course, there are some limitations with the free plan. You get daily credits to play with, which is nice, but your videos will have a watermark.
Yeah, watermarks can be annoying, but it makes sense for a free plan. They got to make money somehow.
Exactly. So if you want to ditch the watermark and get some more features, you can jump up to their standard plan. That's only $5 a month, and it unlocks professional mode and gives you the ability to make slightly longer videos.
$5 a month isn't bad at all, especially if you're using it for your business or to create content regularly.
Totally. And then there's the Pro plan, which is $18.50 a month. You get priority access and, I guess, more bang for your buck in terms of credits.
I'm always a fan of priority access. Anything that can help me skip the line, Regra.
Absolutely. And then finally, they've got the Premier plan, which is the top tier. That's $46 a month, and you get the most credits and all the advanced features.
So it sounds like they've got a plan for pretty much everyone. Whether you're just starting out or you're a seasoned video creator, there's an option for you.
Yeah, exactly. So let's zoom out a bit. Thinking about all this, who is Kling AI really best suited for?
Well, based on everything we've discussed, it seems like they're targeting content creators, businesses, and educators who need a user-friendly way to create high-quality videos without a lot of fuss. You know, folks who prioritize speed and efficiency.
Yeah, definitely. If your main goal is to streamline your video production and you're mostly working on shorter projects, Kling AI could be a really great and affordable option for you.
Especially if you're working a lot with text, right? That text-to-video thing is a serious game changer.
For sure. So let's sum it up. The key takeaway for you with Kling AI is this. It's a tool that makes it easy and efficient to create high-quality, shorter videos, especially if you're starting with text. Got it.
Got it. Now let's switch gears and explore the other side of the coin. RunwayML. Now, this is where things get interesting. RunwayML is more like a Swiss Army knife for video creation. It's aimed at a different kind of user: artists, designers, developers, people who really want to push the boundaries of what's possible.
Yeah, it seems like a lot more power, a lot more flexibility, and potentially a lot more complexity. So if you're someone who loves to tinker and experiment, this might be the one for you.
One of the first things that stood out to us about RunwayML is the sheer range of AI-powered features they offer. It really feels like they're pushing the envelope in terms of what AI can do for video creation and editing.
Yeah, like they're not just trying to make things easier or faster. They're trying to give you tools to create things that were never even possible before.
Exactly. And one of the key things that sets RunwayML apart is customizability. You can actually train your own AI generators. Now, that's next level stuff.
Yeah, that means you could, create a video in the style of your favorite artist, or generate content that perfectly matches your brand's aesthetic. It's a level of control you just don't get with most other platforms.
And on top of that, they support high-resolution output up to 4K. So you're working with professional-grade tools.
Right. And when we talk about features, it's like a never-ending list. They've got AI avatars, voice cloning, real-time AI processing, what they call magic tools, those custom AI generators we talked about, and even the ability to transform one video into another style using AI.
And I mean, it's almost overwhelming, right? The sheer amount of stuff you can do with it.
Right. And of course, they've also got text to image, which is becoming pretty standard these days. But what's interesting is that their image to video feature seems to be more advanced than Kling AI's, giving you more control over the pacing, transitions, and effects.
Yeah, that granular control is really important for people who are serious about their craft. It's the difference between just creating something and crafting a true work of art.
Totally. And yes, they also have text to video, but they approach it a bit differently than Kling AI. They use these creative machine learning models to produce short, high-quality videos, and they seem to be more focused on the artistic and experimental side of things.
So it sounds like for you, if you're looking to create really unique, visually stunning content, RunwayML might be worth a look.
Absolutely. But here's the catch. All this power and flexibility comes at a cost, literally. Their higher tier plans can get pretty pricey, and just like Kling AI, they have limitations on video length. Their Gen 1, which is for video-to-video transformations, is capped at 15 seconds, and their Gen 2 for text-to-video at 16 seconds. So they're still very much in the realm of shorter content.
Yeah, which is interesting, right? You'd think with all those advanced features, they'd be able to handle longer videos. But maybe they're intentionally focusing on the short-form stuff because that's where the market is at right now.
Makes sense. Now let's talk about pricing. So they have a free tier called Basic, which gives you limited features and 5 GB of storage.
Free is always good, especially if you just want to play around and see what the platform is all about.
Exactly. Then they have the standard plan, which is $15 a month and gives you 100 gigabytes of storage. The Pro plan steps up to $35 a month, unlocking more advanced features and 500 gigabytes of storage. And then there's the unlimited plan, which is a whopping $95 a month, but it gives you, unlimited usage and all the top tier features. And for those of you who are working on really big projects or need custom solutions, they also have an enterprise option with custom pricing.
So it sounds like they've got a pretty wide range of options to choose from. And again, it comes down to your needs and your budget.
Totally. So to wrap up our RunwayML exploration, who do we think this platform is really for?
Based on what we've seen, it seems like they're targeting artists, designers, and developers who need a powerful and flexible tool for creating highly customized video content. It's for people who aren't afraid to get their hands dirty and experiment with cutting-edge technology.
Yeah, it's definitely not for the faint of heart. But for those who are looking to push the boundaries of what's possible with AI and video, it seems like an incredible tool.
Absolutely. So to sum it up for you listening, the key takeaway with RunwayML is this. It offers a comprehensive suite of cutting-edge AI tools with a focus on customization, high-resolution output, and creative flexibility. It's perfect for professionals who need that level of control and are willing to invest the time and money to master it.
Okay, so we've taken a deep dive into both Kling AI and RunwayML. Now let's bring them head to head. What are the key differences?
Well, the article we looked at included a really helpful comparison table that sums it up nicely. In terms of overall rating, RunwayML scores slightly higher, but remember, ratings are subjective. The best 4 categories are really telling. Kling AI is positioned as the best option for general content creators, businesses, and educators, while RunwayML is aimed at artists, educators, product designers, and developers. So right off the bat, you can see they're targeting different user groups.
Yeah, that makes sense. And when you look at pricing, both offer free plans to get you started, but the top tier plans are pretty different in terms of cost. Kling AI's top plan is almost half the price of RunwayML's.
That's a big consideration, especially for budget-conscious creators. And then there's the video duration. Both platforms are still focused on shorter videos, which is something to keep in mind. Interestingly, RunwayML offers unlimited templates, while that wasn't something specifically mentioned for Kling AI.
Yeah, and that makes me think that Kling AI might be more focused on creating videos from scratch, maybe leaning more on that text-to-video strength. It's also interesting to look at the specific solutions each platform highlights. Kling AI emphasizes advanced video quality, 3D face and body reconstruction, adaptable aspect ratios, and of course, text-to-video. RunwayML, on the other hand, casts a wider net, mentioning AI avatars, voice cloning, custom AI generators, real-time AI processing, and their magic tools, which are basically a collection of really creative AI-powered features.
Yeah, it definitely seems like RunwayML is going for breadth, while Kling AI is more focused on depth in a few key areas. And let's not forget language support. Kling AI supports both English and Chinese, which could be a big plus for creators working in those markets. RunwayML, on the other hand, primarily supports American English.
Another important difference is storage. RunwayML clearly outlines how much storage you get on each paid plan, starting with 5 GB on the free tier and going up to custom amounts for their enterprise users. Kling AI, on the other hand, didn't specify storage details in the information we looked at.
So to really break it down for you, Kling AI is all about simplicity and efficiency. It's the go-to tool for creating high-quality, shorter videos, especially if you're starting with text. RunwayML, on the other hand, is a powerhouse of creativity and customization, offering a wide range of cutting-edge AI tools for professionals who demand the best and are willing to pay for it.
Exactly. And that brings us to the ultimate question. Which one is right for you? And the truth is, there's no easy answer. It really depends on your individual needs and priorities.
Exactly. Ask yourself, what kind of videos do you need to create? How important is speed and ease of use to you? Are you comfortable with a more complex interface? And how much are you willing to spend?
If your priority is to churn out high-quality videos quickly and easily, Kling AI might be the better choice. But if you need maximum creative control and you're excited about experimenting with the latest AI-powered tools, RunwayML might be more up your alley.
And it's worth noting that the article we read actually included some user feedback. People who use RunwayML tend to rave about its flexibility and power. They love how it lets them push the boundaries of creativity. Kling AI users, on the other hand, often highlight its ease of use and efficiency. They appreciate how it streamlines their workflow and helps them create great content without a steep learning curve.
So as we wrap up our deep dive into the world of Kling AI and RunwayML, here's the bottom line. There is no better tool. The best tool is the one that best fits your specific needs, your budget, and your creative vision.
Think carefully about the types of videos you create, the level of customization you need, and how comfortable you are with technology. The answers to those questions will guide you to the right choice.
And before we go, we want to leave you with one final thought. Regardless of whether you choose Kling AI, RunwayML, or another tool altogether, think about this. How might AI video generation transform the way you tell stories and connect with your audience? It's an exciting time to be a creator, and the possibilities are truly endless.
So get out there, explore these tools, and see what amazing things you can create.
We can't wait to see what you come up with.
Until next time, happy creating.
See you then.